It's day 9 of the 12 days of Christmas, and I'm standing here before the high altar at St Matthew's Church on Carver Street in Sheffield, where there's this beautiful image by Nathaniel Westlake of the visit of the shepherds. We read in Luke chapter 2 that after the shepherds came to visit Mary, Joseph and the baby child Jesus, that she started to ponder these things in her heart. She starts to think, what does this mean? In many ways, I think that Mary was the first theologian because she saw the great revelation of God before her. She carried God within her womb for 9 months. And then when she gave birth, she saw all of these people coming to visit the shepherds and then later the Magi. And she began to think, well, what does all of this mean? St. Ambrose said that Mary carried all of the treasures of the Lord's passion, his death and his resurrection in her heart. We too then, my brothers and sisters, need to return to the Lord in this season, maybe spend some time in quiet contemplation, in silence, adoring the Christ child before us, thinking, what does this mean for my life? What does this mean for the world? To be filled with wonder again at the incarnation, the literal enfleshment of God, God walking amongst us on our streets, God coming to live our life. There are many ways that we might wish to do that, but maybe sometimes we just need to hush and be quiet and be still and know that the Lord is God, and to ponder this great mystery of God amongst us, God who became flesh, Jesus Christ, the light of the world. There are many ways that we can contemplate Christ. We might do that in silence, in prayer at home. We might also go and visit a church. We might spend some time in study, maybe reading the Bible or a holy book or a leaflet that leads us more into God. Some people like to do art or take up a hobby or just spend some time in the garden shed. Wherever you can find that silence with God, it will always be something which will enrich us and deepen our relationship with Christ.
Well, a quiet date for me is a way of getting away of this big, bad, busy world, and have the chance to be into God's presence and have a moment of peace, listening to His voice, and be renewed by His peace.
O Jesus, living in Mary, come and live in your servants, in the spirit of holiness, in the fullness of your power, in the perfection of your ways, in the truth of your virtues, in the communion of your mysteries. Rule over every adverse power in your spirit, for the glory of God the Father. Amen.